Hello and welcome everyone. I am Somadip Mondal. Now I am going to explain my task Exploratory Data Analysis Sports on the Indian Premier League dataset as an intern at the Sparks Foundation in the domain Data Science and Business Analytics on behalf of the batch September 2023. So at first I have started by importing libraries and then I have uploaded my datasets in the matches and deliveries data frame using pandas data frame. Then I have checked for the shape of the matches data set and matches data frame. I have seen that it has 756 rows and 18 column. Then I have sampled arbitrary 5 rows from the matches data frame, and this is the data frame. It's look like it has the ID column, season column, city column, that is which city the match was hosted, the date on which date the match was hosted, then between which teams the match was played, team 1 and team 2, who was the toss winner, and what was the decision taken, fielding or batting after the toss, and like this, who is the winner, and all player of the match, venue, umpire 1, umpire 2 and umpire 3. You can see all the columns of all the values are filled with nan values. That is okay. So these are the 18 columns you have seen here. Now look, I have counted what are the teams, okay, how many times each team has played. So I have seen that Mumbai Indians has played 101 times and so on for all the teams. Now why I have did this, because why I have done this, because look at here, this is Rising Pune Super Giants, and here also you can see Rising Pune Super Giant. Basically these two teams are same, but their names are included in the data frame as a different entities. So to make the data frame constant, we will what we will do, we will replace Rising Pune Super Giants with the name Rising Pune Super Giants, because these two names are same names. Okay, so now similarly there are Delhi Daredevils and Delhi Capitals, these two teams are same. So here we can see that Rising Pune Super Giant and Rising Pune Super Giants, though they came separately, they are basically the same name. Similarly Pune Warriors and Rising Pune Super Giant are the same team. Deccan Chargers is same team as Sunrisers Hyderabad, and Delhi Daredevils is the same name of Delhi Capitals. So in the next, what we have done is we have replaced the names Rising Pune Super Giants with Rising Pune Super Giant, Pune Warriors with Rising Pune Super Giant, Deccan Chargers with Rising Sunrisers Hyderabad, and Delhi Capitals with Delhi Daredevils. Okay, now similarly there are the city Bangalore and Bangalore, both are same. So this name also is replaced. Bangalore is replaced with Bangalore, so that all the cities where Bangalore and Bangalore comes, they become Bangalore. Wherever Bangalore comes, they becomes Bangalore. Okay, it will help us. And similarly there are some stadium names that like Firoz Shah Kotla ground and Firoz Shah Kotla are same stadium names. M Chinnaswamy Stadium and M. Chinnaswamy Stadium are same. So these names will also be replaced similarly, where is the same stadium is have different names in the as an entry in the data frame. Okay, so we have done this also. Next we have checked for null values. We can see that the city column has 7 null values, winner column has 4 null values, player of match has 4 null values, and umpire 1 and umpire 2 has both 2 null values each, and umpire 3 has 637 null values. As you have seen that umpire 3 has almost all the entries in the columns are null values. So what we have done is we have dropped the umpire 3 column because that has almost all the values none, so that is of no use us. Though this task, this is not super important to drop the umpire 3 column, but still we have did this, so it is not super important, you may avoid this also. So then we have checked for the match.shape. Look, we have dropped the column, so there previously it was 18 column, as you have seen here. Look, here it was 18 column, so after dropping a column now it becomes 17. Okay, number of columns 17, and after dropping, now I drop the null values. Then after dropping the null values, we can see that all the columns have no null values now the data frame shapes become 743 rows and 17 columns. Okay, as expected some rows are dropped. Now let's check for the deliveries column. It has 1,79,078 rows and 21 columns. Then the deliveries data frame look like this. Now it has ball by ball analysis. So each ball, which team is batting and which is the bowling team, and what is the ball of the over. This is over one, this is ball number one, this is ball number two, and so on. Who is the batsman, who is in the non-striker end, who is the bowler, and so on. Leg by runs, no ball runs. So each ball by ball analysis is there. Okay. So now what I have done for the deliveries column, for the deliveries data frame also, we have changed the team names where is the same team has different name as a entry. Okay, so we have done this. Then we can see that player dismissed and dismissal kind have a lot of null values, and this is expected because you cannot expect that in each ball a player will be dismissed. So in the player dismissed column there will be most of the values null values. Okay, so that is why this thing happens. Then if we have checked for the information of the data frame. Okay, now we go for, so this was the data pre-processing stage. Okay, so we have understood a little bit about the data. We have enough knowledge now. Now let's get into the analysis. Now we match per season. Let's check match per season. So we can see that 2013 76 matches were arranged, to in 2012 74 matches were arranged, and 2011 73, and so on. So in which year how many matches were played, that is shown in this horizontal bar diagram. Next, individual talents. So which players got the man of the match most of the times? Players with most individual awards. So player of the match award count. We can see that Chris Gayle got 21 times, AB de Villiers 20 times, Rohit Sharma 17 times, and so on. This horizontal bar shows the count of the individual award and the name of the player. Okay, so why this is important? This is important because this shows that how individual players have performed. So whenever a franchisee goes for the auction in the next season for building teams, they will look for these players because they have performed very well. Okay, so this is why so important. Now team's performance, we can see that Mumbai Indians have won 109 matches, Chennai Super Kings 98 matches. As we know that these two are the most consistent team in IPL. They have won the most of the times. Mumbai Indians have won 5 times and Chennai Super Kings 4 times. And Kolkata Knight Riders is the next team with 92 win, and so on. So this is the bar graph that demonstrates very well. This is the Mumbai Indians, and this bar is for Chennai Super Kings, and so on. You can visualize it also how they differ. Okay. Now performance of teams in particular season. Now we have seen that in, now we are checking for 2019 season. In this season Mumbai Indians won the trophy and Chennai Super Kings become the runner up. And as you can see, Mumbai Indians won the final, so it has count 11 match winning as win, and Chennai Super Kings had 10 as the number of match wins because in that year Mumbai Indians won the final, so it has one extra count. And similarly for the other teams, you can check it for other years also. Now toss, how many times the toss winner opted for batting or fielding? You can see that after winning toss the teams have opted for fielding most of the times. So in IPL most of the teams prefer to chase rather than batting first. Okay, so this is an one inference. And now which teams own more than 50 runs, okay, as a margin? So we can see that Chennai Super Kings has most of the times 13 times they have won with more than 50 margin. Mumbai Indians is the next, they have won 10 times. So what does this signify? This signifies that Chennai Super Kings has a very good batting lineup. They put a very big total on the score, and they have a very good bowling lineup also who are able to defend the score. Okay, so this means Chennai Super Kings has a very balanced lineup. And similar for Mumbai Indian also, because they are almost same, 10 13 is not a very big difference, and so on. So this is why this is significant. Now teams owned by more than 5 wickets. Now here you can see that Kolkata Knight Riders are owned more than 5 wickets 38 times, Kings 11 Punjab have owned 35 times, and so on. So what can we take inference from? So here from we can say that Kolkata Knight Riders are the very good top batting order. Their top batsmen do very well. They are very good as a chaser, so they don't lose wicket when they chases. Okay, so whenever a team goes for playing against Kolkata Knight Riders, they will try Kolkata Knight Riders to put into bat fast. Okay, so that they don't chase. Okay, so these kind of things you can analyze from here. Now how match results is decided by toss factor. How toss factor is important? Here you can see that 96 times Chennai Super Kings has won the tosses, and out of them 57 times they have won the matches. So Mumbai Indians have won 91 times, and out of that 56 times they have won. 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 56 times they have Okay, so they now Kolkata Knight Riders are won toss 89 times. Out of that, they have won 53 times matches. So if you can see very carefully from the beginning to the end, you can see that the top teams have a better toss winning and match winning average. So how this is, they have won 96 times, it's half each 48, and they have won more than half of the match times. Okay, so probabilistically you see, after winning toss, your match win or you match lose, so probability is half and half. So for 96 out of 96, it is expected that 48 times you may win, but it is better than 48. But this is not so for the team in the right hand side. Now why this is, now as you know, Chennai Super Kings, Mumbai Indians, KKR, these are the, they have performed well in the IPL and they have a consistency. So the top teams who performed well, they have a very balanced team, they can take the advantage of winning toss. And for the other teams, they can't get the advantage, they don't have that much balance in their team probably, that's why they can take advantage of winning the toss. So if winning toss will be a very good thing for you if you have enough capability in your players. So the team matters also, not only toss, the team also matters here. Now head-to-head record, here you can see Chennai Super Kings has won 6 times against Royal Challengers Bangalore, and Royal Challengers Bangalore has won 4 times against Chennai Super Kings. And similarly for all the teams, it is shown here. I am not going to tell you everything, so you can see it from here. Okay. Now let's look at this. Now between two teams, now you can see this in a pie chart also. Here you can see that between Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders, the blue area is bigger, so Kolkata Knight Riders has a better head-to-head performance. Now stadiums that hosted most of the matches, you can see that Eden Gardens has hosted most of the matches, 77, and then M Chinnaswamy Stadium 76 times, and so on. Wankhede Stadium 73 times. So this is also a very, matlab, means which stadiums have hosted most of the matches mean their home team performed better, those stadiums has better condition, and these things can signify from this. And top 10 cities by number of matches, you can see here in the pie chart. Mumbai, this city has arranged most of the matches with 16.9%, Bangalore 13.4%, and Kolkata 12.9%, and so on. Now top umpires, here you can see that S Ravi has have done 1/4 times umpiring, Dharmasena have conducted 84 times, and so on. So S Ravi, Dharmasena, C Samsuddin, these umpires are very good umpires. Okay, so these umpires have conducted most of the matches, mean they are very good umpires, so they will get international call-ups also. So these things signifies from this. Now top 10 batsmen, by how many balls they faced, you can see here the top 10 batsmen are Virat Kohli, he has faced most of the balls. Then Suresh Raina, Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan. What does this signify? In T20 format, a player playing a lot of balls and scoring a lot of runs, this thing signifies that that batsman is very reliable batsman. Okay, so whenever every team will try to include them as a player, and this will include their, this will change the value of the players also. Their the players will get more advertisement of our, because they have performed well, they will, their fan following will be bigger. So this thing signifies that. Then bowler with most deliveries, you can see that Harbhajan Singh is the bowler with most deliveries, then Amit Mishra, Chawla, and Ashwin. You can see the top four all are spinners. So in Indian pitches, the spinners get advantages, and these bowlers are very reliable also. They are economical bowlers, that is why they have did most of the deliveries. So every franchise will try to include them. Now how many extra runs have team given, wide runs, by runs, leg by runs. Here you can see that Mumbai Indians have given more extra runs. So what does this signify? And for the other teams also. But you can see Rising Pune Supergiant, Kochi Tuskers Kerala, and Gujarat Lions are very small numbers because they are very new teams. So what does this signify? That who have given a lot of extra runs, so they need to focus on their fielding and other things. They do it better. So this is for the coaching staffs. The coaching staff should look into this, and they should decide how can they better perform. Okay, now look at here, region of wicket fall. You can see that caught catch out is 5348, bowled 158 one times, and run out 852 times. So if you add catch out and run out, this is all more than 6000. So what does this mean? Catch out and run out, these depends upon the fielders. So you means your these teams, if your team has a better fielding, better fielders, so you will do better in performance. So you will try to to you will try to include players who are better fielders also. Okay, so this thing signifies that. And now, which fielder contributed more for the team in terms of run out or catch out? You can see that Dinesh Karthik, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, they are the top, they are the in the top positions because they are uh, wicket keepers. And you know, every ball, almost every ball goes through the wicket keepers. Okay, whenever someone throws or if the batsman beats the ball, so wicket keeper has a better chance of doing stamp outs, run outs, and catch out. So that is why wicketkeeper is are the toppers here. But apart from that, you can see Suresh Raina, AB de Villiers, Rohit Sharma, they are not wicket keepers, but their statistics also very impressive. Okay, so they are exceptional fielders. Okay, not only they are good batsmen, but they are exceptional fielder also. So every team, every franchisee will try to include them because it will increase their brand value because they are role models. They are good fielders. They are good batsmen. Okay, so they will in every manner they will help the team also, and they have when for their talents and this extraordinary performance they have very much fan followers. So every franchisee will try to include them and their brand value will increase. So thank you, that's all I have done, and I am waiting for your replies if any improvement or if I have done something good, then also please don't forget to mention. Thank you.